Good afternoon, dear students. Welcome to today's session. Today we have to discuss conductometric titration of mixture of acid versus strong base. So in this experiment, we have to take hydrochloric acid and acetic acid as a acid mixture. So this acid mixture is also called as analyte. Remember, hydrochloric acid and acetic acid, you can call it as a analyte, and sodium hydroxide as a titrant. So once again we can recall the principle of the experiment. So here the principle of the experiment is very simple. So the first point is the conductance of the mixture is high. So here why the conductance of the mixture is high means because of HCl, that is hydrochloric acid, being a strong acid, it undergoes complete dissociation. Because of this reason, at the beginning the conductance of the mixture is high. Then the 0.5 ml of sodium hydroxide solution is added to a reaction mixture, so it will neutralizes the hydrochloric acid. Why it neutralizes the hydrochloric acid means the fast moving hydrogen ions. That means hydrochloric acid contains H plus ions. So this one is a fast moving ions. So this ions replaces the slow moving sodium ions. Hence, the conductance is decreases up to first endpoint. Remember, up to first endpoint, you will observe there is a decrease in the conductance of the sodium ions. So the second case is here the addition of NaOH is continued. The conductance is slowly increases. Okay, up to second endpoint. That means on adding NaOH, the conductance is increases up to second endpoint because here after the first endpoint the acetic acid is converted into a strong electrolyte as a sodium acetate. Because of this reason, after first endpoint on adding NaOH, the conductance is increases slowly up to second endpoint. Then the case 3 is after the second endpoint, what happens means here the added sodium hydroxide will remain excess in the solution due to the high ionic mobility of OH minus ion of sodium hydroxide. The conductance is increases rapidly. So this is the principle of the experiment. So let us move on to the procedure of the experiment. So how to carry out this experiment means this is very simple. Here you have to take 50 ml of a mixture is pipetted into a clean 250 ml beaker. Okay, then you have to dip a conductivity cell in it. This is the first case. Once again I will repeat, you have to take 50 or 25 ml of given mixture into a 250 ml beaker and conductivity cell is dipped in it and add distilled water. You have to add distilled water to a 250 ml beaker until the platinum foils of the cell are completely immersed. So in the picture you can notice until the platinum foil is completely immersed, the distilled water you have to add. Okay, the solution is stirred well. This is the first part. Then the cell is connected to a conductivity meter. Remember, after adding distilled water, you have to connect a cell to a conductivity meter which is connected to a AC mains. Then only you can standardize the conductivity meter. Okay. After connecting to a AC mains, the conductance of the solution is noted. Okay. So next part, NaOH, you can take NaOH, that means sodium hydroxide in a semi-microburette. At a time, you have to add 0.5 ml of NaOH to a reaction mixture. Okay. Then immediately you can note down the conductance and record the reading. In the same manner, the addition of NaOH is continued up to 5 to 6 readings. After the end point, which is shown by there is an increase in the conductances takes place. So this is the procedure part. So next we will see the graphical representation of the conductometric titration of acid mixtures. So here On plotting a graph of conductance versus volume of NaOH added, you will get three straight lines are obtained. Okay, when and these three straight lines meet at 2 points. The first one correspond to a total volume of HCl and the second one correspond to a total volume of a acetic acid. Okay, next here, after obtaining a graph, you have to you have to calculate the readings. That means normal, you have to find out the normality of hydrochloric acid. How do you find out this normality of hydrochloric acid means? So let us consider one formula. So it is given as normality N into total volume, that is TV1. So once again I will repeat, normality of HCl is calculated by the formula, that is NHCl is equal to N into TV1 divided by volume of a mixture. So this will gives the normality of HCl. And after finding the normality of HCl, you have to calculate a weight of HCl per liter. That means the weight of hydrochloric acid per liter you have to calculate. So the formula is normality of HCl into gram equivalent weight of hydrochloric acid. So this is the formula to calculate the weight of HCl per liter. So here the gram equivalent weight of HCl is given by 36.5. Okay, then substitute the normality of HCl. So then finally you will find out the weight of HCl per liters. So this is all about the calculation part of the experiment. So thanks for watching.